Hello and welcome to the Sandbox Daily with me, John Jordan. So the Euphoria land sale has completed. As you can see, it completed pretty quickly. So 1,400 land NFTs sold out in 15 seconds. There are 675 new landowners. I always assume that means new in terms of the overall wallets that own Sandbox. So if I already own Sandbox land and I bought some of this, I wouldn't count, but I'm not sure about that. So 675 new wallets. We don't know those are necessarily individual wallets, but we sort of assume, I guess in this case, if it's sold out in 15 seconds, probably people didn't have time to recycle. So these sold in the land token, the ERC20 token running on Ethereum blockchain, 2.7 million. Obviously, the price of this goes up or down, pretty volatile at the moment, about $1 million. And then 50% of that has gone to the Sandbox Foundation, which is a, as these things tend to be, foundations that will go to encouraging the adoption of the sandbox by maybe encouraging people to create content around that, whether that's in-game assets or whether that's kind of streamers or influencers, that sort of stuff. So that's pretty good. I mean, with the sandbox, we've sort of been a little bit used to the sandbox selling out very quickly. 15 seconds seems to be a record. It certainly suggests that their servers have been beefed up a lot from the early days when basically they would the land would go for sale, and then the servers would fall over and everyone would get rather annoyed. So a whole bunch of larger estates were made available on auction, and they've all gone now. So let's have a quick look and see what we've got now in terms of the cheapest land on the Sandbox. Right, so here we can see all the land that's currently on sale in OpenSea, and looking like some of these will be there'll be stuff probably cheaper on auction, but we're looking like pretty solid on 0.35 ETH for Sandbox land. So what's that coming in at? Let's try and do the math. It's sort of coming in at so it's sort of coming in about $900. Current price of ETH, obviously it goes up or down. A little bit depends on the location. Most of this location we can see is negative, which basically means it's in the sort of bottom left-hand corner of the map, if we can kind of visualize the map. That one's a bit more interesting. That's in the top. But anyway, you have to be careful when you're looking at Sandbox land to buy. You want to double check to see exactly where it is, because some parts of the map are more expensive than others. Also depends exactly where the piece of land is. If it's nice, if it's near a nice big estate, that may be attracting a bit more interest. If it's the Atari estate or a Sandbox owned bit of land, that may be better. So anyway, we can still see pretty busy there, but there's quite a lot of land for sale still. So 1,200 lands currently for sale. Let's see what the most expensive ones are, see what people are trying to gouge the market for. It's not gouging the market, it's people are just making up silly numbers. I mean, this would be from a first that's a pretty good number from a first wave, but yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be going for that sort of money. So when we come down, why would people be off trying to get that amount of money? Hard to tell. But yeah, it's pretty decent amounts of liquidity on land sales. So you can pick and choose and keep an eye on it and get what you want. I think a lot of people coming into these land sales to just try and flip. They're just coming in and buying up land as much as they can, and then trying to double the price. So be picky. And it's also interesting. You can kind of see that there is a lot of I think bot-led bidding going on now. So this land is supposedly on sale for 15 ETH. Someone's bid 0.23, and these bots are obviously driven by algorithms, and they're looking at where this land is, what price has land near that sold for, so they're lowballing, but they're lowballing still within the range of what land in that kind of location is selling for. So there is quite an active market for that if you want to get involved in that. Not investment advice, clearly. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is the Sandbox Daily, where we're keeping our eyes on what's going on with the Sandbox, hoping it goes live very soon. So please subscribe to the channel to keep abreast of what's going on. But thanks for watching, and see you again soon.